Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back to the channel. So, this video is going to have a very unique, special title for it because it's going to be called something, diecast cars related for Hot Wheels and Matchbox basic cars because I found this again, the Ferrari F40 Competition race car again, but no 365 GTB4 Competition race cars for LKs were at this Walmart store when I was there today. But the weird thing is, these were both there. So how is it possible that these were there? There was like two Vipers, like basically two of the McLaren Speedtails, like just about almost two of every other L-Case car, but only one Ferrari, and there was only one F40, and this one wasn't even in the dump bin. This one was on the pegs in the aisle, actually, which is really crazy. So yeah, can someone please explain how that's even possible that this guy is left behind? I mean, it was a perfect condition car, or like near fully perfect, but I can't say for sure. But anyways, I already have one open for my collection, so this guy right here is going to be either one of two things is it's going to be up for trade or possibly in a future giveaway. I'm going to try to do a giveaway with all three Ferraris. As in, the Ferrari Hot Wheels cars that are already out right now. Because they're already going to recolor the 365 in yellow and the SF90 in like a gray color or something of that sort. And then there's supposedly a new Zamac Hot Wheels Ferrari coming out, which is going to be Walmart exclusive, obviously. And I can't even imagine how crazy everyone's going to be trying to find that thing when it comes out. But the funny thing is, for all these Hot Wheels Ferraris and for everyone getting them right now, do not pay the crazy high prices from eBay for these Hot Wheels Ferrari cars. Some people on eBay are selling like all three of these for like $20 to $40 maybe. $40 might be stretching it too much, because I don't know if that's exactly true, but probably like $20 to $30 is my best guess of how much they're selling all three of these for. Now, if you have like six of them, like two of each car, then they're probably like $40 or $50 at that point. Then, so yeah, that's still crazy. But the funny thing is, do not buy these from eBay because of FOMO, fear of missing out on the Hot Wheels Ferrari cars. Because eventually, once all the scalpers or resellers get them all, they're going to be in stores like crazy after that happens. Trust me, it's going to happen. We're going to see a lot more of these someday. I mean, another channel's found this one and the SF90 so many times now that, the Walmart stores in their area may have collectors there, obviously, because they probably definitely do, but, they obviously are, already had their fill of the Hot Wheels Ferrari cars, and, you know, they probably don't customize them, which is probably why they don't buy so many of them, and they probably, may or may not resell them because we don't know that for sure. But, there are some collectors who do resell, Hot Wheels Ferrari cars like crazy or trade them like crazy, but, you know, I've never met any collectors in my area that are, selling or trading these ones like crazy for like crazy high prices in my area at like, toy car shows or even online yet. So I don't even know how much of that would be true or not true. Anyways, back to the main point of this video. There's one lone Matchbox car in this video, by the way. The rest is 2025 L-Case cars, including the new Dark Horse Recolor. Yes, I was able to find one, which is cool. Like, really cool. And also, I found this guy, the Lotus Cortina, which is actually a Ford Lotus car because, believe it or not, Ford and Lotus collaborated to make this car in real life. You may not realize it, but technically, it's actually, Ford and Lotus together, because this was actually called the Ford Lotus Cortina, I do believe. Because, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't part of this car look like the Ford Anglia? Which is basically like the Ford version of this car. So technically this is not fully Lotus. This is actually Ford and Lotus collaborated together to make this car, but they don't call it that. They're just calling this one the Lotus Cortina, which obviously is 100% wrong, Hot Wheels. You actually got this car name wrong because Lotus never made this car by themselves. They actually had Ford and Lotus collaborate to make this car, which is why it's called the Ford Lotus Cortina. So, yeah. If you don't believe me, look it up on a Google search, because I know I'm definitely not wrong about that. Even I have a friend who would know more about this car than I would, and he can definitely tell you that this car is a Ford Lotus Cortina, not a Lotus Cortina made by Lotus solely by themselves. McLaren Speedtail. Now, because this is from L case, not K case, this is just a mainline, not a dud. So, don't be, confused by that. Now, every once in a while, there's going to be, like, some collectors that are lucky to find, like, the previous K Super in the next case over, but that's never happened to me, so I'm just going to say that. That's just a plain fact for me for right now. Now, again, I don't know if I'll be lucky enough to ever have that happen. There's the BRZ, drift car, this time in white, for its newest recolor. Blazer Custom recolor. Porsche 904 Carrera GTS recolor. Buick Riviera recolor in black, full black exterior paint. Ford Escort recolor in purple, or like a purplish pink. Yes, I have two of these because I'm going to have another one of these for either trade or a giveaway in future on my channel. And then there's the Matchbox car. It's a Ford F-150 contractor construction light truck type thing. This one tells you the sponsors and stuff on it, so you should be able to see that. Oh, and then yeah, found this guy, the new King Cuda recolor. This was a super treasure hunt a few years ago, if I'm not mistaken, or a treasure hunt at some point. I can't remember if it was a super treasure hunt or a treasure hunt for this King Cuda Hot Wheels model casting, but a few years ago I know it was one of those two. I think it was a super treasure hunt, and I think it was black, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they made this one in black or silver as a super treasure hunt. I think this might have been a Zamak at one point too. I don't think it was a treasure hunt, but if they did make a treasure hunt version, they probably made a Zamak version of this, probably a super treasure hunt, and a treasure hunt version of this car. I don't know if all of those are true or not, but I know there is a super treasure hunt or treasure hunt version of this car from a few years ago. Obviously not in this color, but in a completely different color. And yeah, I got two of them because one of them's going to be open for my collection and the other's going to be for trading or possibly another future giveaway on my channel. Now, again, I say these things as in the word future because, I don't know when the heck my next giveaway type thing would be happening then, because I'm already doing one right now, and yeah, so just putting all these cars together so I can, show them all a little bit better. Well, that's all I found from the local Walmart store as of today. Bye everyone, thanks for watching, have a great rest of your week and weekend.